Welcome to Bridgewater Junior High in your grade 9 math class. There are 18 students. The task is to solve simple linear equations, and the tools we will use are a flip camera, drama, and the chalkboard.
Alright, so today we're going to be looking at solving simple linear equations. So we're going to look at a problem like this. First, so when we're solving simple linear equations, what we want to do is we want to isolate the x. So we want to get the x by itself. That's what we're trying to do. So we need to get rid of this plus 5, because we want x to be by itself on one side of the equation. So in order to get rid of this plus 5, we need to perform the opposite operation. So to do that, we need to subtract 5, because subtracting is the opposite operation of adding. So when we subtract 5 from both sides, we still have our x, because we're not subtracting any x terms. When we subtract 5 from positive 5, we're left with 0. And then on the right side, 20 minus 5 gives us 15. So our final answer is x equal to 15.
I don't get it. Is there any other way you can explain it to me? Like 20 equals 20? Do you get this?
Not at all.
Teacher?
So we have x plus 5 is equal to our 20. So we want to get x by itself on one side of the equation. So to do that, we want to get rid of this positive 5. So in order to get rid of this positive 5, we want to use the opposite operation. So instead of adding 5, we want to subtract 5. And if we do something to one side of the equation, we have to do it to the other side of the equation. That's very important. Otherwise, we're changing the question. So to get rid of this positive 5, we're going to subtract 5. So we have our subtract 5, but we also want to subtract 5 from the other side. So when we subtract 5, we match one of these up with each one. And they will all cancel, because plus 1 minus 1 is just 0. So these all go away. And we're just left with x. And on the right-hand side, we get to cancel 5 of them. So these go away. And we're left with x equal to 15. The same answer that we got in the last method.
Susan has $20 left to spend. She still has a gift to buy for Alyssa. She realizes that she still needs $5 for groceries. How much will she have left to spend on the gift?
Susan realizes that she must take away $5 from the total $20 that she has. And when she takes away $5, this leaves her with $15 that she can spend on the gift.
This is an example of differentiated instruction, demonstrating different ways to think about and solve simple linear equations. This video also could be viewed by students prior to coming to class, which is an example of flip teaching.